The biggest financial mistake most Americans make is invisible. It does not show up on a bank statement as a single large number. It hides inside small, repeated purchases that quietly drain thousands of dollars over a lifetime. A $40 kitchen tool replaced 5 times. A $60 pair of shoes bought every year. A sofa that looks good online but sags within 3 winters. The real cost is not the price tag. The real cost is how many times you are forced to buy it again. Today, you are going to learn how to identify goods that can realistically last decades in American households, and how to verify that durability before you spend a single dollar. In the United States, product turnover is fast. Major retailers like Amazon and Walmart move massive volumes by prioritizing speed, trends, and competitive pricing. That system benefits convenience. It does not automatically reward durability. If you want lifetime quality goods, you must evaluate products using a different lens than the average shopper. The first shift is understanding construction over branding. A recognizable name does not guarantee internal strength. Many well-known labels outsource manufacturing to factories that optimize cost efficiency. What matters is material thickness, joinery method, hardware grade, stitching density, and repairability. Let's begin with materials. In furniture, solid hardwood such as oak, maple, or walnut performs differently from particle board with veneer. You can check this in-store by examining the back, underside, and interior panels. Real hardwood shows continuous grain patterns and weight density. Veneer over composite board often reveals thin surface layers with uniform printed grain. According to long-term furniture testing published by Consumer Reports, internal frame strength and joint reinforcement determine lifespan more than surface finish. When shopping in stores like IKEA, some product lines use solid wood, while others rely heavily on engineered panels. The price difference reflects structural composition. The key is reading the specification sheet, not the marketing headline. Now consider clothing and footwear. The American workwear market provides strong durability examples. Brands such as Carhartt built their reputation on fabric weight, reinforced seams, and stress point bar tacking. When examining garments, check stitching per inch, double-stitched seams, metal hardware thickness, and fabric ounce weight. Heavier canvas or denim generally lasts longer under strain. Research from textile durability studies conducted through North Carolina State University shows that fabric weave density significantly affects abrasion resistance. You can feel this difference in-store by comparing 2 jackets side by side. One feels structured and firm, the other feels soft but thin. Over 5 years, the structured one often outperforms. Appliances require a different evaluation process. Many Americans replace household appliances every 7 to 12 years. Internal components determine longevity more than digital features. Brands with strong service networks and accessible replacement parts historically show longer ownership cycles. Public reliability surveys, frequently cited by Yale Appliance, highlight that repair rate percentages vary widely across models within the same brand. This means model research matters more than brand loyalty. Before purchasing, check whether parts diagrams are publicly available and whether independent repair shops can access components. If a product is designed for easy part replacement, its lifespan extends dramatically. Now, here is a question most buyers never ask. Can this item be repaired locally 10 years from now? In American cities, small repair businesses still exist for shoes, furniture, electronics, and tools. A lifetime product usually has screws instead of permanent glue, replaceable soles instead of sealed bottoms, and modular components instead of sealed casings. That design philosophy predicts durability. When companies design for repair, they design for longevity. Kitchen tools offer another clear example. Cast iron cookware, when properly maintained, can last generations. Brands such as Lodge produce heavy cast iron pans that improve with use. Compare that to thin non-stick pans that degrade within a few years. The material science difference is measurable. Cast iron can be resurfaced. Non-stick coatings eventually wear out. Understanding this distinction turns a $40 purchase into a 40-year asset. Another overlooked factor is warranty structure. A strong warranty with clear coverage terms signals manufacturer confidence. Some American tool companies offer lifetime replacement policies. That policy forces internal quality control. Review warranty documents carefully. Look for specific language covering structural defects, not vague marketing statements. You may wonder how to verify real-world durability beyond marketing claims. The answer is usage reviews. Long-term user reviews, especially those written after 3 or more years of ownership, reveal patterns. Look for phrases indicating daily use under stress. One review means little. 50 consistent durability comments signal reliability. there is also a behavioral shift required. Americans are trained by advertising cycles to prioritize trends. Durable goods rarely align with fast-changing styles. A neutral leather boot, a solid wood dining table, or a heavy-duty backpack may look simple. Simplicity often supports longevity. Timeless design reduces replacement driven by appearance fatigue. Finally, lifetime goods require maintenance. Even the strongest materials fail without care. Wood benefits from periodic conditioning. Leather needs cleaning and oiling. Cast iron requires seasoning. Maintenance cost is small compared to replacement cost. Ownership mindset determines lifespan. Now you will learn how to calculate the true lifetime value of durable goods, how to identify manufacturing transparency signals, how American supply chains influence quality tiers, and how to build a personal durability checklist that protects your income for decades. The difference between buying once and buying repeatedly compounds over a lifetime. The decision starts before you walk into the store. When Americans evaluate products, the focus usually centers on upfront price. That approach feels practical in the moment, especially in a retail culture driven by seasonal promotions and rapid shipping. A more disciplined financial approach measures cost per year of use. This single shift transforms how you evaluate quality. If a $300 pair of boots lasts 15 years, the annual cost becomes $20. If a $90 pair lasts 2 years, the annual cost becomes $45. Multiply that pattern across furniture, tools, kitchen equipment, luggage, and outerwear, and the lifetime difference can reach tens of thousands of dollars. Durability is a long-term income protection strategy hidden inside everyday purchasing decisions. Let us examine how American manufacturing tiers influence product lifespan. Many large brands operate across multiple quality levels. A company may produce entry-level goods for big-box retail distribution and higher-grade versions for specialty stores. Without reading specification details, the consumer sees only the brand name. Material grade codes, hardware composition, and production location often reveal tier differences. Domestic manufacturing sometimes correlates with higher oversight standards, although location alone does not guarantee quality. The more important signal is production transparency. Companies that clearly publish material sourcing, testing standards, and part replacement policies demonstrate operational confidence. Take the American heritage boot industry as an example. Companies such as Red Wing Shoes design boots with welt construction that allows sole replacement. Welted construction means the sole is stitched, enabling resoling multiple times. Cemented soles rely on adhesive bonding, which limits repair potential. A resolable boot can remain in service for decades if the leather upper is maintained. This structural design detail is rarely emphasized in mainstream advertising, yet it determines lifespan more than color or style. The same principle applies to tools. Brands like DeWalt and Milwaukee Tool compete in the professional grade segment, where durability under heavy job site use is expected. Internal motor design, battery cycle ratings, and housing impact resistance differentiate professional lines from casual use models. Product manuals and technical sheets often disclose cycle life ratings. A battery rated for 1,000 full cycles offers measurable longevity compared to lower-rated alternatives. Reviewing these numbers requires extra effort, yet it protects long-term value. Furniture durability also connects to joinery methods. Mortise and tenon joints provide structural strength superior to simple staple assembly. When evaluating a dining table or bed frame in a showroom, gently attempt to shift the frame laterally. Structural movement indicates weaker joint systems. American furniture craftsmen frequently publish joinery details as a selling point. That transparency signals durability. Another powerful tool is secondary market behavior. Examine resale platforms such as eBay or Facebook Marketplace. Products that maintain strong resale value after 10 or 15 years often possess inherent durability. If a 20-year-old cast iron pan still sells quickly, that indicates sustained performance. Secondary market demand acts as an independent quality audit, driven by real usage history. Now consider appliances again from a life cycle perspective. Availability of service technicians and replacement components determines longevity. Some manufacturers restrict part distribution. Others maintain open parts ecosystems. Checking parts availability through manufacturer websites before purchasing reveals long-term viability. If a heating element or motor assembly is easy to order, future repair becomes practical. Planned obsolescence frequently appears in sealed electronic modules that cannot be serviced individually. Replaceable modules extend usable life significantly. American consumer research also highlights the importance of weight as a quality indicator in certain categories. Heavier cookware, thicker gauge steel in grills, and solid brass plumbing fixtures often correlate with longer wear resistance. Visit a home improvement retailer and physically compare faucet weights. Solid brass feels dense and balanced. Lightweight zinc alloys feel hollow. Material composition affects corrosion resistance over decades. Clothing durability requires fabric literacy. Look for fiber composition percentages. Natural fibers like heavyweight cotton denim and wool blends offer different wear patterns than thin synthetic blends. Inspect seam finishing inside the garment. Flat-felled seams reduce fraying. Reinforced stress points prevent tearing at pockets and shoulders. These details determine whether a jacket lasts 3 winters or 15. Another advanced durability signal involves company history. Brands operating for 50 years or more in a specific category often refine manufacturing processes through generational feedback. Longevity in business does not automatically prove product strength. Yet it suggests stability in supply chains and quality control systems. Research founding dates, production evolution, and warranty claim handling patterns. You may now ask how to build a personal durability checklist that works across categories. Start with 5 filters: material integrity, repairability, structural construction, warranty clarity, and resale behavior. If a product passes at least 4 of these filters, it likely offers long-term value. Apply this system consistently before each major purchase. Over time, it becomes automatic. There is also a behavioral discipline required to support lifetime ownership. Many durable goods demand higher upfront commitment. That commitment encourages careful usage and maintenance. Owners of solid wood tables often use protective pads and periodic conditioning. Owners of premium boots clean and condition leather. Maintenance habits extend lifespan and preserve performance. Financial maturity includes caring for assets already purchased. Marketing cycles in the United States promote constant upgrading. New models release annually. Minor feature changes create urgency. A disciplined buyer evaluates functional necessity rather than novelty. If an appliance performs reliably, cosmetic updates offer little economic advantage. Replacement driven by marketing rarely aligns with long-term wealth preservation. Environmental data also supports durable purchasing. The Environmental Protection Agency frequently highlights waste generated by short product life cycles. Durable goods reduce landfill contribution and replacement frequency. This creates indirect financial savings through reduced disposal costs and fewer transport expenses over time. One more powerful method involves speaking directly with repair professionals. Cobblers, appliance technicians, and furniture restorers observe failure patterns daily. Ask which brands they see least often for structural breakdown. Their experience provides practical insight beyond advertising claims. Real-world repair data reflects stress performance across thousands of households. As you integrate these strategies, your purchasing behavior shifts from impulse to evaluation. You begin reading specification sheets with intention. You inspect stitching, hardware, and joinery carefully. You review long-term ownership experiences instead of short-term excitement. Each decision builds a household inventory designed for longevity. Over a lifetime, Americans replace hundreds of items. If even half of those replacements are eliminated through better initial selection, the financial impact becomes substantial. Durable goods reduce shopping time, reduce frustration, and create stability inside daily life. Stability supports focus on higher-level financial growth activities rather than constant replacement management. Quality that lasts a lifetime rarely announces itself loudly. It reveals itself in weight, stitching, screws, warranties, and repair access. It shows in secondary markets and long-term reviews. It appears in materials that age gracefully rather than deteriorate quickly. The discipline to look deeper transforms everyday buying into a strategic financial decision. When you walk into your next store or open your next product page, pause before looking at price. Examine structure. Read specifications. Imagine the item 10 or 20 years from now inside your home. That long view changes everything. A lifetime product is rarely accidental. It is chosen with knowledge, patience, and respect for long-term value.